Hello and welcome back, everyone, to another Rocket Rabbids game produced by Other Ocean. Behold, Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. Please note that we have the Link Evolution subtitle on here because it's extremely important. Because the original release of Legacy of the Duelist only actually had the Duel Masters era campaign, whereas we are going to go through all 6 campaigns. This project is going to be fucking massive. Anyway, tutorial stuff. Yugi was the best duelist around, Mr. Cloud.
He's the not the GOAT. They have another word for him. The king of games.
Yeah,
yes.
The king of games. Alright, are you ready for tutorializing, Mr. Cloud?
Synchro monsters? What's that?
Don't worry, we're not going to be using synchro monsters for most of the playthrough. So, and yes, also we have access to past Gerdat in caption form again. Haha. Annotations Gerdat, as he is called. So a majority of the cards that we actually see in here are part of our starter deck, because the game is nice enough to give you a starter deck, and it's actually a relatively decent starter deck. It's primarily stat beat stick with a couple of combat tricks and removal options, like Grab and Crush Dragon here. But we're going through the tutorial of how battles work, specifically how attack correlates to defense. And now we're going to do, I believe, no, we're not doing tribute something here. We're just doing Banner of Courage here. Okay, Banner of Courage into Ken Dog. Well, after we set our call to Haunted. And we're also going to do a little bit of gambling when it comes to, dealing additional damage.
Wait, why are you going into the battle phase? Oh, because of Battle of Courage. Nice. Yes, because your monsters get 200 attack points during your battle phase.
Yes.
Nice.
Attack tricks, Mr. Cloud.
Modifications. Slight differences. Yeah, it has been a little while since I've seen you go.
Yeah, now we have the ability to win thanks to Rush Recklessly. So we sacrifice actually it does not matter which monster we sacrifice, but yeah, because they want us to sacrifice the Ken Dog in order to have more damage attached to Call of the Haunted.
Wow, what perfect synergy.
Use Grab and Crush Dragon, sacrificing our Banner of Courage to destroy his monster. Then use Call of the Haunted in order to bring back the Ken Dog. And now they also want us to chain Rush Recklessly, which I would normally do, but...
do you need Rush Recklessly in order
to
win the game at this point?
Yes, because it's exactly lethal.
No, you don't.
Yes, it's exactly lethal.
No, it's not exactly lethal.
It is.
This is overkill.
This is not overkill. See, 2400.
But where's the Rush Rec? Oh, because
we played it early.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. We had gotten rid of the Banner of Courage that gave us the attack bonus in the first place. Wow.
See, because of the constant changing board state, it's important to keep your math skills up to date. Mwa-ha.
I am definitely rusty on keeping up with these Yu-Gi-Oh change-ups.
Yeah. Anyway, now we actually get to start the Yu-Gi-Oh story. For the most part, the Duel Masters campaign follows the events of the show mostly beat for beat, with the exception of some pretty major arcs that we end up skipping. We will cover those when we get to them, but a good portion of the actual duels in the Duel Masters campaign are drastically different from the show, specifically because we want to have the actual finishers that the show has as climactic points, even though it's realistically not possible.
I like how Narrator Bot needs a monocle, even though he's a computer and could. Not only does he not need a book to read off of, he has a monocle to improve his eyesight.
Damn it, Seto! You destroyed the 4th Blue Eyes White Dragon. Damn it.
This is canon based on the manga.
Yes. Yes, even
Playtime
Seto
is over,
acknowledges
Kaiba.
that Yami looks different than Yugi does. Yami is going to be sporting the Battle City look for almost the entirety of the playthrough. Because everyone is in love with Yami's Battle City look. And I'm like, it's good, yeah, but to be perfectly honest, I prefer the blue blazer over the black one. Oh, look! This is what we want to actually win with Exodia the Forbidden One. Will we actually be able to do it, Mr. Cloud?
Is this really a recreation of the pilot episode? Just except that we can't just put Gaia the Fierce Knight into attack mode immediately because it's a 7-star monster.
More than that, we've got access to a shitload of draw power. And Kaiba's actually got access to some cards that he just straight up did not have originally, like Ancient Lamp here.
What? Are we going to win with Exodia?
I forget if we win with Exodia here. I'm relatively certain that we don't, but yeah. Thankfully, we can use Spellbinding Circle in order to shut down his Judge Man, and then we can set Beaver Warrior over here. And I should have played Swords of Revealing Light here because Seto has better monsters than we do.
And he's gonna play one.
Thankfully, he didn't play an offensive monster.
Oh, let's hope it doesn't have a flip effect attached.
Seto does not actually, because although Man-Eater Bug exists, he's not running it. I think Yugi is running a copy of Man-Eater Bug, but I'm not sure.
Jeez, 3 cards in the back row, and we're just going it up. Yeah, thankfully
like we have a choice.
a...
What are we supposed to do here, Cloud? Not actually attack?
I mean, we tried. Thankfully, he didn't have a Mirror Force face down.
But he did have a Trap Master. And not only did he have a Trap Master, he also had a Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Blue Eyes White Dragon intro animation!
Yes, a majority of our characters' ace monsters happen to have intro animations. Also, Seto uses Gift of the Mystical Elf here, horribly mistimed, but oh well.
His hubris is causing him to miscount the number of creatures in play. No, play Dark Hole. That was a missed opportunity.
I want to use Dark Hole for when I can actually take out more than one monster. Like now.
Bludgeon. You tried to block the attack. You're in for maximum punishment.
Okay, now we can use Dark Hole and then attempt to catch up with either Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress #1, or defensively with Mystical Elf. Honestly, defensively with Mystical Elf was the better call here, because again, a majority of Yugi's monsters are just significantly worse than Seto's monsters.
Seeing a combination of starter deck, Kaiba, original, and evolution.
Yeah.
Turn change.
Oh look, another Dark Hole.
We're cheating. Oh wait, no, that's right. But Dark Hole isn't limited anymore.
Well, anymore. But you will learn that for the campaign, the duelists do not give a shit about the Forbidden and Limited list.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Karibo!
Kaiba has another
Hi,
product.
Karibo.
Cheating bastards.
But yeah, a majority of early DM ends up playing out like this, to be perfectly honest, where you've got, you've got your opponent with decently statted monsters that you can't deal with, and yourself with decently statted defensive monsters that, are trying to keep you alive.
And here come the Exodia pieces. This card is useless. I can put it in defense mode, I guess.
Oh look, another defense mode monster.
Giant Soldier of Stone. Right, because the idea is we're supposed to hold off our opponent while we assemble a win condition in our hands.
Yes.
I'm amazed that Kaiba did not try playing another Blue Eyes White Dragon.
He doesn't have a second Blue Eyes one yet. He would have played it by now if he did.
Another Swords of Revealing Light. I remember when Swords of Revealing
Wall
Light
of Illusion.
Oh boy. Used to be a limited card.
No, Wall of Illusion never got limited.
No, I mean the Swords of Revealing Light used to be a limited card hook. Just put on normal monsters.
Oh look,
and...
Ancient Rules and Summoner Art combo in order to bring out Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is another thing that you'll notice going through Duel Masters. In order to actually get in order to actually try and emulate the show results as much as they want, they end up giving both players' decks specific steroids that just straight up did not exist during the time.
Now we are the master of the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Where is it? Where is it? There.
Yeah, awesome.
Another summon animation for Blue Eyes. I'm sorry that 10% of this part is the summon animation, but to be perfectly honest, it's going to get worse much later on in the playthrough. Oh look, Shadow Spell.
Set the chains on his own prized monster. Turned against him.
As annotations Gerdat mentions here, yeah, a good portion of the DM anime duels want to feel a good portion of the DM arc duels want to feel like the original anime duels, so they end up getting specific steroids for it, as I've already mentioned. Waha. It's important that we got Heart of the Underdog though, because without it, we're just straight up not going to end up getting into Exodia. Like Yugi's deck here is about 50% normal monsters.
And he's putting in a Sword Sucker.
Damn it!
I know it's a fast game, boys and girls. Just try to pay attention to your menu prompts.
You need to keep control of your mouse because the game is actually very unforgiving with that.
Well,
it screws me over multiple times during the playthrough.
The funny thing about these Yu-Gi-Oh! Video games is you get into the habit of ignoring a lot of the prompts on the basis that a lot of what the hell? Oh, because it's still the draw phase?
Yeah.
We need one more piece in order to take it. Let's take control of his Sword Stalker.
And then use Regeki.
Then use Regeki to take out his Lajin and then deal maximum damage.
Yeah, that way we don't have to discard anything. Waha.
Nice. I remember.
Oh, look, it's another negate attack. God damn it, Kaiba. Why do you have so many defensive cards?
You got off easy.
Also, here, have 1,000 life points.
You know what's an annoying card to have face down while you have a monster in your graveyard is Call of the Haunted, because every single time something happens, the game is gonna ask you if you want to activate the trap card.
You think that's bad? Wait until we get access to fucking Mystical Space Typhoon. Triggers on almost every single action. It's nuts. But
is it because
with this we can win. I normal summon Zangan.
All right, you're gonna ram him in order to activate his effect. Yep. Excellent move.
Use Zangan in order to pull out right arm, and there we go. Come on, Exodia, actually kill Kaiba.
It actually recreates the anime summoning of Exodia. That is freaking awesome.
Obliterate! Waha! You play only for power Kaiba. Which, you know, as a person that enjoys a slow burn, I understand why Kaiba plays for power during this era.
Yeah, we got dual points.
Yes, those can be spent at the shop. This is a new game plus playthrough for the most part. I did not finish all of Reign's, Zeal, or Arc V before we started the playthrough, but I did finish all of Duel Masters GX and most of the other half of 5Ds before we started. And I did that specifically so that I could actually have the two decks that I wanted to personally have before we actually started the playthrough. I don't need my personal deck for a good portion of Duel Masters, for the Duel Masters arc, but I most certainly need it for a good portion of 5Ds and for like a third of GX as well. Some of the matches that you end up fighting with during the the classic story matches are horrendously one-sided for your opponent. So it's nice to have the ability to bring in your own decks. I will be showing off all of the story mode matches first before switching out to my own deck. But a majority of our wins for GX and 5Ds will be with the slow burn deck that I built off screen instead of the story mode deck.
Nice.
Yeah. Alright, so we're chasing down Weevil. Yes, in the next episode, we will get to show off a lot of changes that have been made for the DM era. That's because Weevil's deck is drastically different than what it would have been during the show. Be safe, everybody. Yes, the Gladiator Beasts are here. They are a horribly outdated archetype for this game, but if you want to try them, you can. Haha.